Hello everyone. Last class we have seen properties of multiplication. Now let us see the examples on properties. See 0.25 into 0.2. So two decimal numbers when you are multiplying we get the answer as 0.05. Same now what here we are doing means just we are changing the order and we are multiplying. So here first you have multiplied 0.25. Now here 0.2 into 0.25. So if you change the order and if you multiply also you will get the same product only 0.05, here also 0.05. So see next one more example 2.55 into 0.5. So if you multiply 1.275 you will get. So now here first we will take this 0.5, then we are multiplying with 2.55. So then also you get the same answer 1.275. So that means if you change the order and if you multiply also the decimal numbers product is remains same. Next, when you are multiplying with three numbers, 0.4 into 1.1 into 2.1. So first 0.4 into 1.1 we will group. So these two you have to multiply and what the answer you will get, and next you should multiply with 2.1. So then you will get 0.924. So now change the order. So 1.1 and 2.1 you group. So these two you have to multiply. What the answer you will get, you have to multiply with 0.4. So then also you will get 0.924 only. Now 0.4 into 2.1, these two if you should multiply that product you have to multiply with 1.1. So then also you will get 0.924. So however if you change the order and if you multiply also we get the same product only. Next, any decimal number when you are multiplying with 1, what you will get? The same number itself. See the example. 0.3, this decimal number you are multiplying with 1. So we get the answer as 0.3. So same number itself we will get. 0.45 into 1. So we get the number itself 0.45. 8.15 into 1. So 8.15 number itself. 25.003 into 1. So we will get 25.003 the number itself. Next, any decimal number, if you are multiplying with 0, what you will get the answer? We get the answer as 0. So 0.2, if you are multiplying with 0, 0 only. 2.05, if you are multiplying with 0, we will get 0 only. So like any decimal number, if you are multiplying with 0, you get 0. 1.2 into 0, 0. 3.001 into 0, 0. So these are the examples for properties of multiplication. Next, division of decimal. So now so far we have learned how to add, how to subtract and how to multiply the decimals. Now the last one, how to divide the decimal numbers. See, the decimal point is placed in the dividend and the quotient only and not in the working. In the quotient, the decimal point is placed just above the decimal point in the dividend. If the whole number part of the dividend is 0 or lesser than the divisor, put a 0 in the ones place in the quotient and continue dividing. Let us see with the examples. Division of a decimal by a whole number. See 0.6 by 2. So what you have to do? Whole number you have to write outside and decimal number you should write inside. 0.6. So here 0 point and 6 how many times it will go into 1s are 2, 3s are 6. So you can say the answer is 0.3. Same way 0.24 divided by 6. So with 6 you have to divide 0.24. So 0 point and 2 we cannot divide. So you have to take two numbers. So keep 0 and 6 fours are 24. So you will get the answer as 0.04. Next 2.25 divided by 5. So 2 we cannot divide. So keep 0 point and 22 you take. So 5 fours are 20. 2 minus 0, 2 and take the down 5, 25. 5 fives are 25. So the answer you will get 0.45. Next 9.45 divided by 9. So 9 ones are 9. So point, here also keep point in the quotient. Then 4 bring it down. Then 4 you cannot divide with 9. So what you have to do? So the another number also you have to take it 45. So 9 5s are 45. So the answer you will get as 1.05. So this is the way we will divide a decimal by whole number. Next, division by 10, 100, 1000. So we have seen in multiplication also. If you are multiplying with 10 means it will move from right side to one place, 100 means two places to right side, and 1000 means from three places to the right. So how you have to divide? Same way, division by 10, 100 and 1000. See here, study the following division sums. 4.8 divided by 10. So this decimal number you are dividing with 10. So that means if you remove the point 48 by 10, so that means 1 by 10. 48 by 10 into 1 by 10. So it will come 48 by 100. So then, for 100 means 2 places from the right. So that means 0.48. Next, 5.35 divided by 10. So remove the point, 535, and after the decimal places here 2 are there, so we have to write 100. And 10 means 1 by 10. So this 10 means when you are multiplication, it will become reciprocal, 1 by 10. So 535 by 100 into 10, you will get 1000. So 535 by 1000. So 1000 means 3 places to the right side, 1, 2, 3, 5 before 5. So that means 0.535 answer. Next, 14.3 divided by 100. So 143 by here after decimal places, here only 1 is there. So by 10. 100 means 1 by 100. So 143 by 10 into 100, 1000. So 1000 means before 3 points, 0.143. 68.3 divided by 100. So 683 by, after point here 1 decimal place, that means 10, and 100 means 1 by 100. 683 into 1, 683, 10 into 1000. Sorry, 10 into 100 will become 1000. So 683 by 1000 means the value is 0.683. 63.4 divided by 1000. So 634 after point 1 place by 10 into 1000 means 1 by 1000. So 634 into 1 will become 634, and 10 into 1000 it will become 10,000. So before 4 places to the right, 0.0634. So this is the way you will divide with 10, 100 and 1000. Now let us see with example. Division by multiples of 10, 100 and 1000. 64.48 divided by 20. So how we will write 64.48 by 20? And this what you have to do, you have to multiply by 1 by 2. So that means 16.48 into 1 will become 1.648 by 10 into 2 means 20. Then so totally you will get 1.648 by 2. So this value you will get 0.824. So first what you have to do means you have to divide with 10 and then by 2. So first you should divide with 10. Why means again we have to do with 2 means here they have given with 20. That's the reason. Next 15.3 divided by 3000. So 15.3 by 3000. So this how you can write 15.3 by 1000 and into first what you have to do with 3. So 3 if you multiply then the denominator will remain the same. So 15.3 by 3000, how much you will get means 0.0153 by 3. So this value 0.0051. So here also same thing. First you have to divide with 1000 and then by 3. Next, division of a decimal or a whole number by a decimal. So decimal by decimal, how you have to divide? 28.8 divided by 1.2. So this 28.8 by 1 by 2 you will write. And what you have to do is here after the point, one decimal place only is there. So you should divide with 10 both the numbers. 28.8 into 10 by 1.2 into 10. So then it will become 288 by 12. So this value will become 24. So to divide 28.8 by 1.2, multiply both 28.8 and 1.2 by 10. So then the divisor becomes a whole number and you can divide easily. Next. So how you have to conversion of a multiplication into a decimal. Convert 9 by 40 into a decimal. So how you can do this? See, 9 by 40, this mixed fraction, when you change into improper fraction, you will get 409 by 40. So this 409, how you can write? Normally, we write in the division form like this. 40, you have to divide with 409. See, 41s are 40. Then what will happen? 40 minus 40 is 0. Then this 9, you have to bring it down. So you cannot divide with 9. So what you have to do, you can keep the point and bring 0. So then it will become 90. So 42s are 80. 90 minus 80, 10 and again 0. So 42s are 80. Then again here 10 minus 8, 2. Then zeros. So 45 is a 200. 200 minus 200, 0. So this is the way you can divide. So that means 9 by 40. So when you divide, what the answer you will get means 10.225. So this is method 1. So in another method also how you can solve this sum. 9 by 40. So that means 10 plus 9 by 40. So that means how it will become 9 by 40. So that means 40 into 10, 50, 50 by 9 by 40. So here 40, here you see 10 means 10 plus, this means we are expanded form we are writing 10 plus 9 by 40. So 9 by 40 value is 0.025. So that means here they have divided, see 49.00. So that means 40, 0.42 is 80, 90 minus 80, 10, and again this 0 take it out, again 42 is 80, 10 minus 8 to 0, then again this 0. So 45 is 200. See, so then how much it will become? So now already this 10 it is there is as it is. So only 9 by 40 value is 0.225. So now what you have to do is 10 plus 0.225, if you add 10.225. So we got here also same answer and here also same answer. So which is the easy method, in that way you can do. Next is rounding decimals. Rounding to the nearest one. Consider 2.4, 2.5, 2.7. 2.4 is near to 2 than to 3. So it is rounded to 2. So now here you can see one more also, like after 0.4 it is there. If it is lesser than 5 means it doesn't change, it remains the same. In case if it is greater than 5, then it will change. So suppose here 2.5 or 2.5 after 6, 7, anything if it is, then it will convert it to 3. So now you see 2.5 by conversion it is rounded to 3. Why? Means here 5 is there. So 5 or more than 5 it is there, means then the before number, previous number will change. 2.7. So 2.7, this is also near to 3. So that means 7, 5. It is greater than 5. So this also rounded up to 3. So to round off a number to the nearest one, increase the digit in the ones place by 1 if the digit in the tens place is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. So like this 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. If any one of number, if it is there, means then it will round off to the next number. So that means you have to increase in one number. So keep the digit in the ones place as it is if the digit in the tens place is 1, 2, 3 or 4. So like suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. So these numbers are there in the decimal point, means so you have to keep the number as it is. You shouldn't change. This is the way you have to round off the numbers. Next, rounding to the nearest 100. Consider 4.139, 5.278, 6.943. See here, 4.139 is near to 4.14. See here in the ones place 9 it is there. So it is greater than 5. So that means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means here this number you can change to 4.14. Next 5.278. So here also same thing. 8 is there. This is also greater than 5. So then this number also you can change it to 5.28. Next 6.943. So here 3 is there. So this is lesser than 5. So this number you can keep it as it is, 6.94. So this is the way you can round up. Next is see rounding to the nearest tenth. 3.49 is near to 3.5. So that means 9 is there here. So it is greater than 5. So this number will change to 3.5. Next 3.54. See here 4 is there. So it will not change. It remains the same, 3.5. 3.18. Here 8 is there, greater than 5. So this number will change to 3.2. So this is the way we learned how to add, how to subtract, how to multiply, and how to divide, and types of decimals. Everything we have learned in this chapter. So I hope you all understood. Thank you.